Hi there, it's Taylor with West Physiotherapy, and I'm sharing some tips about for neck and shoulder pain today. So a couple days ago I posted a video about rest and getting sleep and how important that is for us all the time for our health, but especially during really stressful times, which I think this qualifies. And so I'm following up. A lot of you guys had neck pain, shoulder pain, or like symptoms of numbness and tingling in your hand or arm at night. And so I'm going to go over some simple kind of positioning that may help you, that you can try out tonight and see if that helps with getting a better night's sleep. So these may not be totally resolve your problem, but they're definitely somewhere that's really easy for you to start on your own. And sometimes this is all it takes, is just getting in a better position with better support at night to resolve some of those problems and then get a better night's sleep. I had one bad night's sleep Sunday night. We were coming back from somewhere. It was late. We got fast food on the road, and I had a Coke at night. I saw every hour on the clock that night. 1 o'clock, still awake. 2 o'clock, still awake. 3 o'clock, still awake. So for me, caffeine is a really bad idea late at night. But whatever is keeping you up like that is super challenging. I think it took me about 2 days to recover. I felt tired after that for 2 days. So, you know, we can kind of put up with that when we're young in college and stuff. And, but yeah, I don't know about y'all, but for me, that was no good. I can't deal with that. So, all right, without further ado, let's talk neck and shoulder support and pain at night. Basically, what you're thinking about when you're supporting yourself for sleep is you're filling in some of these spaces, and these are techniques that I learned from the Institute of Physical Art. You're filling in the spaces and you're supporting, you're not pushing. Nighttime is not the time to correct postural dysfunctions. It's the time to meet your body where it is, keep it in kind of in the middle resting position. So you don't want to be pushed over here, you don't want to be pushed over here, you just want to be nice. It's like Goldilocks. This one's just right. You want to be right in the middle. And then you want to fill in all this space. It would be nice if we could just take our arms off at night, because especially for side sleepers, there's a lot of space to fill in from the edge of the shoulder to the head. And then there's even more space because the neck curves in. So this is where a lot of times people get hung up, is giving their neck enough space. So let's talk about how you can do that. We'll go over side sleeping and then a couple things for sleeping on your back. Just if you happen to be watching, give me a thumbs up if you're a side sleeper and this is an issue for you. Okay, so side sleeping, right? We're filling in the space so that you're not crooked this way and you're not crooked this way. Okay, and then filling in that space is going to help decompress the shoulder on the bottom. So this is with your pillow, okay? If it's just under your head, you're leaving all this room where your neck is not supported. So number one, take the pillow, scrunch it up into the space of your neck and angle it down a little bit, kind of down into this crook here. And that will give your neck more support. If you notice that at night you tend to take your hands and curl them up here or curl them up here, you know you don't have enough support here. Your hands are trying to fill in the space. So you need to do a better job with your pillow to do that. So you can see for me, in order to keep my head from pointing down, I have to really scrunch up this pillow. Well, it's not going to stay like that overnight. Okay, so what happens, chat, I miss you guys, if I take a second pillow, like one pillow is not enough, if I take a second pillow, okay, obviously that's too much. And I think this is where a lot of people struggle at night. One pillow is not enough, two pillows too much. So what I would suggest for that is taking a towel, okay, because You can adjust the towel to just the right amount. It's not going to be a dome, right? The dome pushes at your head and leaves your neck unsupported. So a towel can be a nice option to just fill in whatever little space you have left. And so when I bring this folded towel in, now that gets my head pretty nicely in line with my body, okay? And because my head and neck are supported, I'm not smushing this bottom shoulder as much. Okay, if I was still feeling smushing on the bottom shoulder, I could take another towel, start it under your armpit, above your hip, and you make a little shoulder tunnel, okay? And that will take some more of the pressure off of that bottom shoulder. Okay, then you gotta fix your head again. All right, now, top shoulder. For some people, just being the top shoulder might be painful, okay? It would be nice if we could sleep and it would just stay right here, but what does it do? It rolls over like this, comes over, and this can pull on our neck and also pinch in the front of the shoulder. So a little something, I gotta keep to, it's not gonna cut it. A little something to support the top shoulder can be helpful, okay? No, you're gonna have so many pillows, snuggling is over, okay? Do the snuggling before you get ready for bed because it's not gonna happen once you get set up. Okay, sorry. All right, here's the thing with supporting the top arm. You see where I put this? Right up in my armpit, okay? If you have something here that just props the arm up, like one of those big potty pillows, that's nice, but it leaves the joint still sort of dangling out in space. So you're taking the pillow, or you could use a towel, get it up under the armpit, okay? Gonna have to wash the pillowcase if you sweat at night. And all right. Now, I didn't address the bottom half of the body. We'll look at that next time, but this feels pretty good. And if you're trying to figure out, did I do it right because you can't see yourself, one, I'm happy to check it out for you. This is so easy to do over the video. You just train the video on you, and then I can look and see, adjust this, fuss with this. So if that's something that you think would be helpful, just comment, check me in the comments below, and I can do that. The other thing is set it up, take it out, set it back up. A, B, A. So you see how you feel with it, you take it away, you put it back. And that makes it really easy for your brain to compare how your body feels. That's what happens at the eye doctor, right? Better here, better here, better here. You kind of got to go back and forth quickly between sometimes two things for your body to get a sense of kinesthetically, does it feel better, worse, or the same? All right, so I need to switch to back sleeping. Hi Liz, nice to see you. All right, so for back sleepers, right, same concepts, okay? But from the side, we're filling in this space. From the back, do most of us have our head perfectly in line with our trunk? No, it's a little bit forward. Is it this far forward? No. So this is where getting the right size pillow can be tricky, and especially if you're switching back to side, you're gonna need a different amount of like pillow or support on your back compared to on your side. So just keep that in mind, all right? Okay, laying on your back. So let's look at this. For a lot of us, we put the pillow under our head. But where do we know we need more support? It's under our neck. So same thing with pulling the pillow down. You're gonna pull the pillow, zhuzh it. Remember Queer Eye for the straight guy? You're gonna zhuzh the pillow up under your neck, okay? And I like to kind of bring it around on the sides too, almost like in front of your shoulders. And then you're gonna notice, do you feel like if your chin is tipped up, then you don't have enough support. If you're feeling compressed, or it's hard to breathe, or you're feeling a stretch on the back of your head, it's too high. The other place that sometimes people put the pillow is they start it under their shoulders, and that sometimes curls you too far forward unless you have a lot of thoracic kyphosis and you need that much support. But then you've got to fill in the space of your head or your left, kind of, I'm exaggerating, but tilted back. Okay, so pulling the pillow up and under like that. Again, you can use the towel. If it's like, this feels like a comfortable pillow, but it's not quite high enough, then you can fill in a little space with the towel. The other thing that is nice to do for the side of your neck, okay, and I just had someone come to me who, she figured this out on her own, because is bring it in like this, right? Because we've got all this left just sort of flopping around or feeling unsupported, okay? Zhuzh it under. And then this is kind of coming in on the side, so you really feel supported and your neck doesn't feel like it has a tendency to maybe fall and crimp over to one side. And you could just place it like that, or you could, you know, loosely cinch it with like a clothespin or something. All right, now, if you have a lot of tightness in the front of your chest, okay, like I do, you can see my arm's falling back. That's going to put tension on the front of my shoulder. So, again, get your snuggling over with before you get ready to go to sleep, because this ain't no snuggling once you get this all set up, okay? But you can see how with a little towel, again, sort of just coming behind the shoulder, tucking up under the armpit here, gives me just a little bit of support and takes some of that stress and strain off all this fascia on the front of my body. All right, and then I have to take care of my legs, but we'll do that in another video. Okay, so again, if you want any help with that, checking that, just comment, check me. I'm happy. It's so easy. We can hop in the messenger and you just show me what you're doing, give you a couple of tips. I did not address sleeping on your stomach, and there's a reason for that. When you sleep on your stomach, where is your head and neck? Way over here. Is this a Goldilocks? This one's just right position? Heck no. This is end range, extension, rotation. It puts a lot of stress and strain on your neck. It puts your vascular structures, the arteries to your brain at the back, can put them at risk, decrease the amount of oxygen going to your brain. I'm not saying you can't do it, but I rarely recommend or set people up for that kind of positioning. And if you're struggling with that, because that's the only way you get comfortable, then you know that's something that we can take a look at, because it just might take some other tweaks and figuring out, well, why can't you get comfortable in other positions? Is there something else going on? Okay, so that was neck and shoulder support strategies for sleeping to help reduce pain and get a better night's sleep. I'll go over more lower body stuff in the next one, and then I think that we need to go over some calming techniques for the nervous system. This was fun to see all the comments coming back when I asked you guys what was keeping you up at night. I intentionally only gave you pain options, and everybody talked about, not everybody, a lot of people talked about all the other things that keep us from sleeping at night. Kids, I can't really help you with that, but there are techniques we can do to help calm the nervous system. The nervous system is like part of our musculoskeletal system, and so physical therapy is something that can also help address some of those issues, and that can be really exciting to delve into. Okay, thanks for watching. Leave any comments below if you've got questions for me, and I appreciate you watching. Bye-bye.